I'm gonna call this one frogs that are weird. And some are adorable and some are spooky. We're gonna start with this one, which they call the hairy frog or the werewolf frog because it is deeply upsetting and I have nobody else to talk to about this. First of all, it looks like this, which I wish it wouldn't, but it's not actually hair. It's long strands of flesh containing blood vessels, which enable them to take in. I don't like any of that. I do not like any of that. It's not all the time. It's the males during mating season. They grow long flesh fur, which as a general rule, I do not want. Unfortunately, that is not the worst feature of this frog. They also call it the horror frog because when it's aggravated, the hairy frog actively breaks its own toe bones, pardon, which then puncture the skin, resulting in a cat-like set of claws. Why? They can rake is an aggressive word, across the skin of their aggressor. No wonder they call it the horror. Yeah, no wonder they call it the horror frog. Listen, I love reptiles and amphibians. I love frogs. This Stephen King nightmare of a frog is a firm no for me. Pass, decline. Thank you for the opportunity. Absolutely not. I want you to have normal frog features, which is not flesh fur across the board. And also I want your bones to stay inside your body. I didn't know I had to say that. We're gonna move on to a good one as a palate cleanser because that was rough. This is the Budget's frog, which this seems like the frog answer to the sand boa that has like the googly eyes on the top, which I adore. This one is a baby guy. This one is a big guy, which kind of looks like it was set out in the sun and it just melted, but there are cuter ones. I'll show you. See this guy who appears absolutely thrilled to be here, or perhaps furious. I can't tell frog body language. Ignore the weird little fangs. Also, it screams. Not a bad, it sounds like it's being stepped on. What? So this guy is a yes for me. It does bite, I guess, but it doesn't, its bones don't exit its body, so we're gonna call that a win. Some of these look like they very loosely belong in the frog family, like this purple frog. I feel like the defining feature of a frog is that wide mouth. So the fact that this one has like a pointy mole mouth is, I can't decide. Honestly, I can't decide if I like it. I do like its little teeny little beady eyes because I find them ridiculous, but the mouth, it kind of looks like a soft-shelled turtle frog. I just feel like it's supposed to be wearing clothes or something. This feels private, so this one is a maybe. This absolute weirdo is a Wallace's flying frog, and I like its feet when they're like this, but like this I feel like they make me feel a little bit uncomfortable, so we're just gonna focus on this guy. It glides, it flies through the rainforest. This is like a calendar frog. This is the type of frog that we expect when somebody says frog, so A+. I have mixed feelings about this guy. This is the Goliath frog, which is the world's biggest frog. It says they build their own ponds, which for some reason is very upsetting. And it says they're known for their incredible body strength. And I feel like it could take me in a fight, which I don't want frogs to exist on the outside of the large end of what I expect them to be size-wise. Does that make sense? However, it is a fat honker, and you guys know I love that because look at it, has thighs, thick. If this were to be docile, I want to hold it. If it's going to be aggressive in any way, I will absolutely catapult it into the pond that it made. This is the second biggest frog. This is an African bullfrog, which looks like it got like a horrible BBL. And this one kind of looks like it has blood all over its mouth, which I don't like that. This one I like better because it seems less murdery for some reason, but it does appear to have been ingesting like an upsetting amount of steroids, just like the bulk. This one is smiling and I do like that. Also, I can't remember if it's this one or the Goliath one. I think it's this one, that they're like, they eat mice whole. I actually love this one, even though it looks like a loose testicle. I think they call it a turtle frog. Its proportions are absolutely, completely, 100% wrong, and I like that. Like every feature seems wrong, like skin, loose, eyes, beady. Frog eyes don't, they're usually like they have those weird like pupils, and this, that guy just has beads. Head, tiny. I just don't think if I witnessed this in the wild, if I stumbled across it in like, I don't know, a forest or something, I don't think I could correctly place it as a frog for like a minute. I am going to show this frog again because so many of you have messaged me about it. It is a disgusting sicko. I want it removed from this planet. Trypophobia, besties, avert your eyes. Keep averting. I'll tell you when it's safe. I truly dislike that. The eggs grow into the back. This looks like a disease. I want this removed from Earth. Okay, it's safe. There are so many weird frogs.